So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So today the news dropped around the new batch with Nami and Robin. And I'll talk about the actual units tomorrow, I think. Today I'd like to talk more about some news with PKA Adventures that looks to be not the best for the community. And before we get into that, it does feel like it's a big focus from Bandai right now to encourage pulling more. I'm sure a lot of you have experienced the troubles of getting a chopper Frank captain in Kizuna. And this was a change that happened a bit before Annie. I think it was in the April update we had before the Annie. But the thing is that we had a lot of hype events, a lot of people happy to pull for these Kizuna units, so at least I haven't had any trouble finding Frank captains. But I must say that all my years playing, this is the first Kizuna ever where finding a Frank captain was actually a bit of a struggle. And it just sucks, when they make it harder for you, but you don't get anything in return. And it's not like engaging hard thing either. It's just, oh, I couldn't find one. Let me try and search another team slot. Still can't find one. Okay, let's restart the game, see if they show up. It's been an awful experience. I've already made clear how I feel about Kizuna in general. So yeah, getting the law was hard. And it does sink you a bit when it looks like PKA is going to get more annoying as well. First off, let me just say, super hyped about getting a Dex Powerhouse Arlong. Like, the actual units looks incredible. Meh, I just showing him here. Like, from what I read, like, there's not a lot of reason to use him really. He better get a big buff with his 5+ in Treasure Map. But the cool thing, of course, is that we will have another color for Arlong for his Grand Voyage. Every Powerhouse Arlong until now have all been strength. So this is the first time we can use another color, which means we can use two other strength units than Arlong. Otherwise, we've always had to use Arlong and one strength unit. Now we can use two other strength units. That's going to be really fun. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, that's all the good news we'll talk about here, really. Let's see where they talk about the change. Yes, here they say. The big things are on the bottom here. They say we have new requests that is based on the number of rainbow Heme totals obtained that are added. We'll look at those in a bit. Additionally, from defeat level 150, the chance to obtain rainbow Heme turtles has been increased. And yeah, that is the silver lining. Like, if they do this right, it can still be a good improvement for the experience and give you a reason to play PKA after being finished. It's just that there's been so many times, especially this past year, where I feel like, oh, this makes sense, it's obvious I should do it, but I've learned that Bandai don't care about common sense. So I don't dare wish anything, I will just try it out myself first. But if it works well, this could be a good change in the end. But yeah, let's get to the Chopperman missions. I've time traveled so I can see them here. And yeah, one big deal is the fact that they made the Chopperman even shorter than before. Before they were like around 2 weeks or something. Now it's like 10 days. That's a huge deal, especially since we are getting a gatekeeping, like in terms of how much we can play. And of course, if you don't pull, you get even less dupes. And we have two types of dupes to concern ourselves with. We have what we had before, getting total of 500 drops. But they've also added these rainbow Heme drops. And to get all of those rewards, you need to get 30 rainbow Hemes. And they are pretty rare right now. And if you don't have new batch, it's hard to expect to get a lot of dupes of the ones you do drop. So this, like before, The strat many did was that they shield at a low level, did the time sensitive stuff, getting 500 drops by farming a lot on the easier levels, and then after they were done with the 500 drops, they went for level 150. But as we learn now, level 150 might be the only way to really get Rainbow Hemis consistently. And we have a time pressure, so this basically changes the meta a bit potentially, where you have to go hard from the start. And we also don't know, like, is this just for the new boss Arlong? Or is this also for the mini bosses? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I usually keep the mini bosses others around level 40, maybe 60 sometimes. But like, do they want us to get those to level 150 as well? That's also something we need to investigate, and of course that will make it even more tiresome since we can't just auto the mini bosses or something like that. So yeah, there's a lot to learn about this, and of course best case scenario, make this an actual place to get a lot of Rainbow Heme turtles. But yeah, I don't dare hope for that. But of course, from Bandai's perspective, these are great changes because now PKA might be an absolute pain for anyone not pulling. But hey, the answer to all the troubles lies in the trusted characters. You just need to pull for Nami and Robin and the rare recruits, and you'll be good. And as a bonus, they also help beat the content for you, like a sweet deal. You just need to spend a lot of money. So yeah, for me personally, like, I've decided in general to not pull as much. I talked about this before. For me, it's not really a big money issue. It's more about a fun issue. I have more fun when I don't pull. It's a lot more fun to build. They don't give a team to you. So we'll see how I manage with this. I'm not exactly worried, but I'm sure this will be troublesome for a lot of others. And of course for the Kisena, like if you have trouble finding Chopper, well, just pull for him and you will always have one, and you don't have to care. See, it's just a bit of sad the way things are going with this. I guess the main silver lining is co-op. Not having boosters, and like the boosters, like, yeah, they do get added, but you don't need to use them. And the reward they get is pretty insignificant. So at least for co-op, we don't have to care about it. Co-op has its own problems, which I'll probably make a video about eventually as well. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.